Good afternoon friends, and welcome to the teleconferencing session of School of Agriculture. This session is for the Diploma in Value Added Products from Fruits and Vegetables, and we will be covering the applied aspects of the course. That is, we will be covering the food parks. The food parks is a recent concept which is being introduced, which has been recently introduced by the Ministry of Food Processing Industry. So to cover this food parks, we have invited Dr. D.S. Khurdia. He is an expert in this area. He was head of the Department of Post-Harvest Technology Department at IRI, and now he is doing a lot of consultancy work. He was also involved in the development of this diploma program in value added products from fruits and vegetables. So I will request Dr. Khurdia to give the details about the food parks concept which is being promoted by the Ministry of Food Processing Industry. Dr. Khurdia, please.
Good afternoon. This food park is a new concept. There are a lot of entrepreneurs which are small scale and small farmers, how they can take their produce to the market. In order to help them, the Ministry of Food Processing is help provide the facilities, funds, etc. to have a food park, a common place where the business of the food processing can be done, easily done, because the small entrepreneurs cannot make such facilities with his own minimal financial help available to him. So he require lot of money, lot of land and other facilities to do the processing of fruit and vegetables. So here I am going to discuss with about the food park, a concept, what are the food park, and its a inner aspect is a pack house for handling of fresh fruits and vegetables and their processing aspect also. How these influence the people's life, the people's earning and people marketing of their fresh produce as well as processed products. As you know, the post-harvest losses in India as well as in the state are very high because of improper storage, handling, transport and distribution. The whole network of the infrastructure of the post-harvest management system has not been developed to the tune that can start from the production to the consuming areas. There are a lot of gaps, lot of inadequacies, or sometimes not proper handling because of some other reasons. Maybe they are not awakened, they are not knowing, ignorance, or they are knowing, then there is a means of their is not available to them, educate facilities, and that's why these losses are occurring in our country because of the improper storage, handling, transportation and distribution system. So what are the food park? Food park is a new concept has come up where facilities, all sort of facilities are provided. How to prepare the fresh produce for fresh marketing, how to process them to value added, to add value them and to make more stable, more durable products which can be made available throughout the year, or we can be used for exporting also. So this concept we are going to discuss. So this food park are a comprehensive industrial estate for food processing units. Attract several units in food processing industry, especially for those which cannot afford their industry to establish facilities to them for the smaller entrepreneurship. A common area under the industry cluster concept, an idea of targeting small and medium-sized food processing units. It bridges the gap between farmers and industry, and that's why the food processing unit is assured of good quality horticulture input and farmer is assured of sale and price. So both are benefited here, that is a producer as well as the manufacturers or processors. So Ministry of Food Processing Industries, which has approved food parks in different states. Just like Andhra 1, Assam 1, Bihar 1, Chhattisgarh 1, Haryana 2, Jammu and Kashmir 3, Karnataka 2, Kerala 4, Maharashtra 7, Manipur 2, Mizoram, Nagaland, Orissa, Punjab 1 each, Rajasthan 3, Tamil Nadu 2, Tripura 1, Uttar Pradesh 5, West Bengal 8. So total number of locations at present is 47. Recently in Haridwar and Uttaranchal, when this food park was inaugurated also. So people are conscious about the food park and how to get benefit, that is more important. These are the help of the Ministry of Food Processing. There are some private sector also, they have the food parks. So what provide the food parks? What is food park? Food like a village system, a township system where all the facilities are provided. Let us discuss what are the systems, facilities, the administrative facilities, just like seminar, conference hall. If you want to do any seminar, conference on food items, you can have the facilities there itself. Market, technology and information center, you can get all the information about the marketing of the fresh as well as processed product. And then technology, what technology should be applied, how to apply. Legal guidance, banking services, this finance, this is more important, so that services are also available in the food park. VCT, connectivity, communication center, library where you do the research and references with the books and journals you can get. Canteen, cafeteria, guest house, these are the facilities which are required for the people who work there, who come and go. Exhibition halls, when you can exhibit your produce, your product from time to time. Then other amenities, that is a product development center. Recently you find in Assam a banana product development center has been established. That will exclusively take the activities of the banana, get the banana from the field, store it for a few days or process it or prepare it for exporting to the neighbor states. Maybe say from the Assam the banana can be exported to the UP or Uttaranchal, other places also these things. Pilot plant, you can have a tri-pilot scale your process and then you can have a big industry later on also. Analytical and quality control laboratories which can analyze your product raw material or online processing and give the quality parameter whether the quality is up to the mark or not. So you can improve your quality by having this facility also. And cold storage warehouse, if you want to store produce for better marketing, better pricing or for processing purpose, you can have the facilities also, cold storage and warehouses, because you cannot own your own these facilities, so that is available on nominal charges. You can store your product. Effluent treatment plant, with every industry there is some pollutants, maybe solid or liquid, that has to be treated before discharge into the civil systems. So that treatment plant is there which take care of all the pollutants, whether it is solid, liquid or any form also these things. Engineering and maintenance, that is available, so your everything in a time of difficulties you can maintain. Just the IAQ line, individual quick freezing line is also can be established there, and that can be available for the people. Other utilities, power, adequate power, water, potable water, good roads, transport systems, trucks and other things. The truck station where you can park your trucks, you can load, unload, everything is systematic available. And entertainments, because those public which are there, so they should be required how to pass their time, internet system, toileting facilities and sewerage system. So all the dirt and dust taken care properly into the system itself, and they will remain, the whole food park remain the clean and proper hygienic can be maintained also there. This is a scene of food park. You can see how beautifully look like. These information I have collected for the student benefit from the different website and different books and literature available and collected to them. I'm thankful to the all the publishers and website people who has provided information for the benefit of the students. So now packing house. What is the packing house? Packing house, a place where you can pack your produce and do all the operations there also, these things. You see the post-harvest handling steps for a typical commodity, and you will find this farm. Farm is a basic place where the fruit and vegetables are produced. So you can have a pack house in the farm itself, or you can have a rural assembly market or a rural assembly market, or have a pack house separate places also. And from this farm to the rural assembly market, farm to the farm pack house, or farm to the packing house, from packing house to wholesaler, from farm to wholesaler, wholesaler to retailer, that can be passed are the commodities also. But you will find one thing is very important here. This pack house have the store facilities. They can adequate quantity of store at this appropriate temperature and conditions also. And transport is also required, another step that can transport from the farm pack house to the wholesale market or retailer and finally to the consumers. So that is also important aspect of this system. This packing house layout, you will find this is a top one is inefficient layout, is a zigzag fashion, but in this one is a U-shaped design where the from commodity from the field is coming in dunk table, screen table, spin, dry, screen properly, and then put in the roller tables, pack boxes, and to the load trucks or cooler they go to the storage system. So it is a in a proper efficient way also this. So what are these packing house operations? Dumping is a term is defined for carrying out the produce from field to the pack house, or in the farm it's a place or under the shade where you can take other operations. Pre-sorting, you can pre-sort with a diseased one, which is bruised one, which is spoiled one, rotten one, or insect infested one. Then you rest to do cleaning. Cleaning is by washing, cleaning, we have already discussed, and you will find there are certain commodities can be washed but some should not be washed. Just like the wash before cooling and packing. Tomatoes, cucumber, leafy greens. Wash to remove latex, reduce staining in case of mangoes and bananas. Wash after storage. These commodities which are sweet potatoes, carrots, they are not washed prior to storage. They are only washed after storage. Sorry. The dry proofs can also be done after curing and storage. Onion, garlic, kiwi fruit, so the outer soil and other things can be removed. There are certain commodities which generally do not wash. Green beans, melons, cabbage, okra, peas, peppers, summer squash. Then waxing. The natural wax is removed, then only waxing can be done. Then sizing and grading, one size and different grades, then put in the box and are properly packed, geometrically or chunk packed. Then they are covered, sealed, and they are shipped to the distant places, whether for storage or market or for processing purposes. This is a general operation what I have discussed just now. You will find this is a tree is a symptoms of this field. From the field is the boxes bringing to the pack house. They are dumped here, a solid dump, and they are put the washing, then drying and brushing, then wax applications, signing, then go to the grader. Graders which are ungraded, unwanted, go to the processing, or which is a minimal grade can go to the local market. Which are the best in grade, they are put in a boxes, sealed and shipment places to the distance market or the storage purpose or for export purpose also. This is a dry dumping, which is a come in a container, filled container, and brought on the pedal rails and attached to the conveyor belt. This is a conveyor belt you will find where the wash, water, extra water is absorbed, and no rotary sorting tables. People can stand there and they grade and segregate which is a desired and unwanted also. This is a narrow pallet system. You see the two photos. One is a how they are standing is a little bending, and 3 crates only. And here you will find the state standing and about 16 boxes are there. It has no tension, easy to take it also, carries larger load, so the pallet is good for transportation purpose also. These things. This is a fresh produce, it is a living entities, and it is also alive, just we are alive. And it should be taken as a fresh, otherwise it breathes, it may release heat, lose moisture, dry, wilting, shriveling, can get sick, spoil, and even die, senescence. So we should see that it should be remain in the fresh produce in a smiling alive, and that should be taken care and reach from producer to the consumer under these fresh conditions. Then storage of fruit and vegetables. As we have told you that all the facility available food park, so the storage should be taken, and what commodities should be stored. High quality products should be stored. Those are bruised or injured, they should be segregated. Proper storage practices should be maintained. This is your temperature control, relative humidity control, air circulation, maintenance of space. Proper space should be there. If completely checked, then anaerobic respiration takes place and will spoil the products. Low cost cold rooms, cold chain infrastructure in the states, that can help also. Setting up the cold rooms in regulated market, just like Azadpur Mandi in Delhi, there you find number of cold storage which help in the storage of the fruit and vegetables when it is glut or price is low. Establishing cold storage facility at the airport and ports. It is not only the marketplace, but in the airport and ports where it's being transported or exported, or near the bus stand. If you have that facility, that will be helpful and maintain these proper qualities and extend the storage life. Building multi-purpose cold storage for the different commodities, different temperature required. Creating facilities for refrigerator transport, so we can put under the proper time, temperature, relative humidity conditions, and they can be transported. Ripening room for climatic fruits, for ripening into a proper conditions which is edible and liked by the peoples. That ripening room should be also be available and this food park also. Packing and packaging materials. Number of packaging materials are there, generally being which are preferred is waxed cartons, wooden crates or rigid plastic containers. Packages need to be vented, yet to be sturdy enough to prevent collapse. They should not collapse, so they weigh under on their weight. Proper filling of the package is important, neither too loose nor too tightly, otherwise the commodities under the compression and bruising will spoil. Modified atmosphere packaging, that can be provided to help in the packaging. Temperature management is a must. Proper temperature, appropriate temperature should be maintained constant and should not allow to fluctuate, otherwise the quality will be affected. Quick handling through distribution is a paramount importance, and it will help in proper distribution, proper placement of the produce at right time and right approach. Quality control measures mechanism, that is important. Quality control laboratory is there which analyze the fresh as well as processed product online or during processing and give the appropriate quality to the produce. Research and development center is also there which can provide doing research and development the product, just like a fruit product center, a banana development center, like that also. Source of food safety and problems. Codex has stated so many times that food be safe to eat and should not be injurious to health. So food safety problems, where from it come? What are the sources? There may be three types, maybe physical hazard, chemical hazard, or human pathogens. In physical hazard, that is a fasteners, staples, nails, screws, bolts, pieces of glasses, wooden splitters, they can also cause this problem, food safety. Chemical hazards, pesticide, fungicide, herbicide, rodenticide, machine lubricants from forklifts or packing lines, equipment, heavy metals, lead, mercury, arsenic, industrial toxins, compound used to clean and sanitize equipment. They should be properly disposed, properly taken care, so should not be contaminated to the food or the fruit and vegetables while handling, packaging, storage, other things also. Human pathogens, the soil-associated pathogenic bacteria, Clostridium botulinum, Listeria, monocytogenesis, fishes associated with pathogenic bacteria, Salmonella species, Shigella, Escherichia coli, and others. Pathogenic parasites and pathogenic viruses, hepatitis, enterovirus, they can contaminate the produce and may cause the safety problem. So they should be avoided, taken proper care. If we know the cause, we should prevent, should control it properly, so food remain safe. Food safety practices as concerned, as you see, if you go to doctor, he will say there are two things which cause the problems to you. One is the food and one is water. Foodborne or waterborne diseases are there, and they carry from the food and water. So your food and water should be safe. What do all practice in such a way the food and water drink must be remain safe. Good agricultural practices, because of the production of the raw material, that is a fresh fruit and produce, by applying the good agricultural practices, you can have the safe and quality produce in hand of the consumer. Safe handling. Handling should be proper from the harvest to the field to the pack house, then storage, transportation and marketing, and finally in hand of the consumers. Documentation, especially for export. If you want to export, then documentation is a must. Should keep documentation, what variety you have grown, what soil condition, while other cultural conditions you given, what is a manure, fertilizers, chemical or pesticide you have given. So that will tell that food is safe, because it is a proof for the documentations, is a proof that all the condition has been taken in such a way, so food is produced has been safe for export purpose especially. Food safety on the farm. How you can maintain the food safety in farm? Clean soil. Soil should not be contaminated with the insect pest or damages. Water should be clean. If a sewage water is used for irrigation, may cause the spoilage, may cause the problem, safety problems. Clean surfaces. Your tools or hands should be clean. Clean hands. Proper hand washing is an effective strategy for reducing risk of contamination. They say sometimes when you wash your hand with soap, at least it requires 20 seconds to wash your hand thoroughly, rub it to clean hand, and clean hands should handle your produce during handling or harvesting, storage. Other equipment of the harvesting, a secateurs or other equipment should be clean, properly hygienic condition also. Then hygienic requirements. You see, hygienic requirement, cleanliness is more important. Where to do? Primary produce. Primary produce is your fresh horticulture produce, that is fruit and vegetables or flowers. They should be produced in the field in such a way, proper conditions, proper documentation, so these hygienic conditions are maintained. Raw material handling. This fresh fruit and vegetable raw material for market as a fresh or for processing purpose also. So their hygienic conditions should be taken while handling the raw material. Then processing. When you process, you add value, you convert into the various processed product, then proper hygiene should be maintained. A contaminant should be removed and disposed immediately while processing. Packaging. When you do packaging, there is lot of other unused packaging or that PCR, they should be taken proper care, so they should not contaminate the produce which are being packed into the proper packaging system. Storage. In storage, where you have the packages and storage, The plastic container should be properly washed. When you reuse them also, properly clean, wash and dry. In marketing, proper care should be taken in the market, should not be disposed here and there, all the refuse, and should be clean, in just maintained, hygienic condition maintained marketing, so it will help to have a food safe. Personal employee hygiene is more important. If person is disease or TB other things, they should not be allowed to contact with the produce raw material or during processing also. They should be given proper treatment, proper nail cut should be there, proper washing, proper clothing should also be there as a personal hygiene is considered. Consumer awakening. Consumer should be told what is produced, what brand of produce, how it has been produced, how it is safe. So they should know that the safe food they are buying in the market. Training. All those stakeholders which are there and employed from harvesting, from cultivation till the end of the consumer, they should be properly trained how to handle the fresh commodities or processed product also. So hygienic requirements during these things should be taken proper care. Similarly, transportation of fruit and vegetables also important. Temperature management is critical during long distance transport. Nowadays the grapes are being exported and they are given a container where refrigerator system, proper temperature relatively are maintained. Stake to enable proper air circulation. If that not proper air circulation, the respiration will affected and anaerobic respiration will cause the spoilage of the produce. So proper care should be taken there also. This is the system you will find: transport system, road, railway, airways. Here you have to see what the container in the whether is a road, airways or railway. They should be properly maintained temperature and humidity, and their air spacing, should be there also. These things. This is a transport system. Open vehicle you will find, and second is which been covered with a canvas. And so air can come from the one side and another side can pass on. You see the next stage, these are top view of the wooden crates, and in the down one vehicle, this wind is coming one direction and going another, airflow also. So proper aeration, so proper respiration, moderate response takes place, and the commodity fresh produce will not die. In processing of fruit and vegetables, what commodities should be processed and preserved? Surplus fruit and vegetables, unmarketable produce, cull, hailstorm affected, bruised, undersized, oversized, fetches no or very low price, surplus, they can be used, but their microbe is safe. If they are disease one, they are eaten by insect pest, that commodity should be rejected. That should not be taken for processing purpose also. So this is a processed product. You will find thermally processed, canned, bottled, aseptically processed and packed produce, fruit slices, pieces, fruit cocktails, ready to serve fruit beverages and fruit juice and beverage. If I say the processed mean either processed slices, juice or pulps, and these are intermediate products, processed product. It can be 100% utilized for the preparation of the other beverages, other products also, with the number of products. Sun-dried and dehydrated fruit and vegetable juices, pulp and puree. Fruit beverages you will find fruit sarbat, syrups, crush, squash, cordial, fruit nectar, ready to serve beverages or drinks, carbonated fruit beverage or drinks, fruit shakes and fruit lassi. Most you will find the drinks are synthetically or carbonated, but fruit beverages, fruit based drinks can be carbonated also. Fruit and vegetable concentrate, tamarind pulp puree and concentrate, tomato pulp puree and paste, another soup powder, fruit and vegetable flakes, frozen fruit and vegetables, quick frozen fruit and vegetables, frozen French fried potatoes, fruit jam, cheese, fruit jelly, citrus marmalade, pickles, chutney, tomato ketchup and sauces, fruit and vegetable sauces, brewed vinegar, olive products. You will find these are the different products which can be processed, and by processing that one you need a lot of people, equipment and facilities that should be also be maintained, proper hygienic conditions also. Now the market is concerned, when you give a technology to the farmer to produce more produce, more productivity. When you say the marketing, then you say that I'm difficult to find a market, difficult to find a proper appropriate price for his produce. So that is a marketing problem, and in that case the farmer or the entrepreneur must be awakened, properly trained, properly informed. So what are this market? Why do we need market research? How much can be sold, where and when? Researching consumer attitudes to your products. What you have produced is may be liked, may not be liked by the consumer. So do research in the market, what the consumer attitude to your products. How can your product be made attractive to consumers? How should your product be distributed? How should you promote your product? Are your agro processing plants feasible? Will your business be profitable, and at what price? So by doing this market and getting the market system, market information, you can answer these questions, and then it will be easy for you to market your produce. To private sector usually begin with the question, can we make money by making this product, and if so, how much? An important way of finding out the answer is to do the market research. Any private party will put this price of money. He will ask whether he will get the money back, get the profit back, in how much time, where, which market, where to sell, how to sell, what are the consumer. He will inquire all these things. But I think this is the inadequacy, or this is lacuna as our small entrepreneurs and small farmers are concerned. They do not are exposed to this marketing variables. Unless they are exposed to the market variables, they must understand these market variables, then only they can put their produce for sale with a good remunerative price also. So research and development are also essential. The research and development holds the key to better production and productivity of different crops. The state should have a strong tradition in research and development and a large pool of well-qualified agricultural scientists available for deployment. Even though a farmer can do research, and they can also get benefit of that also. These are training programs. You see different aspects as I have dealt in these lectures. So you'll find this training is also an important program, whether it's a processing technology, marketing, different processes like unit operation, fermentation, dehydration, canning, bottling, microbiology, biochemistry, biochemical engineering, packaging technology, general EDB for business promotion, and market survey and plant visits. In this, all these aspects are displaying the people which are concerned that must be get proper training. After training, they know the variables, and they can take proper care of their produce, because these are an important parcel of our system of production, productivity, and processing aspect also. These are the certain slides I am showing to what are the pack house in the developed countries. This is a source I have taken from the Stone Fruit Grower and Packer. As you see, the apples and other fruits, they are traveling through the water, and cleaning also takes place. And this is another side is a view of your pack house systems also, different equipments and lying there also. This you see the packing line, automatic lines are there. Those for the export purpose, the cardboard boxes are there, plastic crates are there for local market. How nicely they are cleanly packed and taken care. There's a pelletization has been taken place. Now you show the plastic crates and the other panels, and this is a mechanically lifter, we lift them easily. So this mechanization also takes place in the market system also, that is also required. This is Indian grapes for export. You will find the market fields are there, how the grapes are trained on the wire nicely so they can have a proper development. They are trimmed. The grapes are never washed, otherwise the natural wax is lost and shining is lost. So are only the undesirable, undersize, oversize, they are trimmed and then properly cleaned. Then they are packed in a pouches of polythene pouches of 250 gram each, then in a tray about 5.5 kg. and then pelletization. Then they are cooled at 0 degree centigrade for 6 to 7 hours, then put in a cold storage. Where appropriate demand is there, then they are through the container services of the 20 tons like that, they are being exported in the refrigerated way. The resins also manufactured in India. You find this permanent structure with the tin set, temporary structure also there with the poles and with the nets, and been tied with this, they make a tray for drying purpose. The another side you find this blue one, this is sulfur box giving a sulfur treatment for resins making. These are the contractors who own these, just like you do the marriage tent, similarly they make the tents in the availability of the grapes and make the tents and dry 12 layers also, trays. This is a cleaning of resins, locally made machines by air pressure, they can clean them also. This is a onion export facilities center at Idapur for export purpose. This is a mango export facility center at Ratnagiri. You see how best uniform shape, size, color, matured mangoes are being harvested and taken care properly. These are the after drying wax treatments. They are coming to the uniform weight and then they are packed and processed. This is a pre-cooling where they are pre-cooled in the pack house, or sometimes you have to pre-cool in the field itself. You can carry boxes where there is solid CO2 or refrigerator system or ice system to cool them and bring to the pack house, so the quality deterioration is minimized. This is a cold storage. In the state you will find those for export purchase, number of cold storage established. You can maintain and have a good shelf life. This is a vapor heat treatment. Certain countries they want the irradiated treatment fruits. Some want the vapor heat treatment without the chemical treated foods. So vapor heat treatment also given in order to kill the insect in the food itself. So there is no fruit fly spoilage come when you cut it also, these things. These are the references I have taken, some of these things. You student can go through the website and the references for their benefit also. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for comprehensively covering the new concept which is coming as a food park. So now the students who want to become entrepreneurs, they can understand that the Government of India is establishing food parks at various locations, and these parks will be completely supported by the Ministry of Food Processing Industry. They will give a huge amount of money. These food parks can be set up by the state governments or can be set up by the cooperatives like IFFCO, and these people, big people can set up, or even the private people can set up the food parks, and the complete setup will be provided by the Government of India through its Ministry of Food Processing Industry. The advantage will be for the small entrepreneurs or small producers. They will be able to process their farm produce and they can market it. So starting from A to Z, that is from production level, that is post harvest management, then even the market research, then if you want to process, you want to store, you want to transport, so all the facilities for all the activities will be provided. I think this is the objective.
Yes.
Is the objective of
from harvesting to have a proper management and process, different treatments, so it is self life is enhanced.
Yes.
If you want to prepare for fresh market, you prepare for export purpose, or then process into products, you stabilize. So you provide a number of employment to the peoples of the different categories also.
So, and it will be also doing the research for you. It can also undertake the quality control activities. So all those aspects will be taken care at the food parks. The other advantage will be that it will provide more emphasis on the food safety and hygiene aspects, which is becoming very important with the new food law and for the export purpose. I think that is the second aspect.
Yes, second aspect also. Food should be safe and non-injurious to health.
Health.
That is a condition for the food. Whether it's a fruit or vegetables or processed product or any form of the food.
So particularly the focus will be for post-harvest management and processing in a very food hygiene and safe conditions for the consumers will be there. And then it will also provide the facilities for the pilot testing of the things. Maybe if you are an innovative entrepreneur and you want to develop a new any equipment or any of the processing, like and Dr. Khudia mentioned that a local based for the for preparation of resins, a machine has been prepared. Cleaning. So similar type of machines could be developed or tested by you at the processing level. If you want to develop any product, any equipment, any flow diagram or any type of thing, that can be also tested at the food park. So this is a very good scheme which Ministry of Food Processing Industry is setting up in different states of the country, and particularly with the integration with the National Horticulture Mission, this will provide a good scope for our entrepreneurs so that they can go for their own produce and its marketing, then development. So all those facilities will be provided to them, and we have already in 2 or 3 have been food parks are in the advanced stage, and maybe the entrepreneurs can take advantage of this. And this will not be only linking with the local markets, the links will be provided with even for the export purpose, and the government is thinking to provide them the refrigerated vans, and particularly at the airport level they will be provided with the proper cold storage, so that will be there. I think that is the concept with the food parks is there, and this becomes very relevant in our country because, like Dr. Khudia mentioned, marginal farmers are the entrepreneurs who don't have the money for the equipment or for the processing facilities or for undertaking the market research. They can go for these type of things. Anything wish you want to say, Dr. Khudia, about to our entrepreneurs, student, particularly with the advantage of food parks or the things?
The students who have undergone this diploma program, they are now knowledgeable, and I wish them they can use these facilities where is available in their areas. Need not to come to the big cities or anywhere. From their own areas, different states, this is facility available, so you can make use of this one and become your entrepreneurship themselves also these things. Those who are producer of the fresh fruit and vegetables, or which are doing marketing, storage, any item they can take and have the entrepreneurship also.
So we will thank you Dr. Khudia for sharing the new concept on food park, and I will request the students who are enrolled for the diploma in value added products from fruits and vegetables that they can, if they have the query, they can send us to our through email or through the telephone, and maybe in the next session we will be taking the course 3. Thank you very much.